Oh, it's moving.
There was.
What the fuck is that?
It's a fucking.
No.
Oh god. Are you kidding me?
There's no way you could deep throw that, Mike.
Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast. Yippee, yippee, yippee. So today, ladies and gentlemen, aunts and uncles, we have a really special surprise for you. Honestly, it's just for a select few of you. This guest across the table for me has been the only and most, therefore, requested guest to ever be on Picky Boys. There was a whole Instagram movement set out by some folks, some good fans, and so you asked and we have answered. Welcome. Anthony, aka Beef.
Hashtag.
The beefiest beef is here.
Hashtag here is the beef.
Here is
The beef is here and the beef is big.
We got him.
How are you, Anthony?
I'm really happy to be here. I've been wanting to be here, be on one of the mainline podcasts, and it feels good.
Feels good.
Feels good.
Yeah, you were on one of the first iterations of the Picky Boys. So
Well,
we have
yeah.
some lost tapes.
A lot of people don't know is that we filmed maybe 10 episodes before our first one just to get the kicks.
Yeah.
And Anthony was the first one on the first one.
And needless to say, it was an absolute train wreck.
Absolute disaster.
Obviously my fault.
he
Very
actually
obviously.
helped us set most of the rules, so it was a good learning experience.
Contrary to maybe your belief, although we do drink on the podcast, we don't get drunk, and that was we don't get drunk usually, and that was because of the precedent set by the first episodes we filmed.
Yeah, there was no tipsy moments. It was always big drunk
Because
time.
it sound when you're drunk, it sounds like you're having some wicked conversations, and then you look back at it, and it's just like, can you believe science?
The freaking moon made out of cheese, you know?
It sounds good, but then you actually wake up
So-
and not good.
Pretty much we having you on. It's the 20th episode. That's a big
Yeah,
thing.
episode
And,
OP.
and we passed 300 subscribers. It's another big one.
Big days.
Another big day.
days.
Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
You very much.
It's very
Thank you very
important.
much.
We need you. We need you. And you're doing it. We're doing it. Doing it together. Friendly pick.
It's a friendly picnic.
It's
Anywho,
always a friendly picnic.
anybody got anything?
Anywho, what are we doing?
I actually had something I wanted to open up with.
Okay.
It's a quick little story. So I just graduated. You know, I got 2 degrees. So that was very
Congratulations,
nice.
by the way.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Congrats
Thank
also
you.
to everybody who's graduating.
I
There's
also
a lot of
graduated
graduations.
last
last
weekend.
weekend.
A lot of graduations going on. Congrats,
So-
everybody.
Good job. It's
Hope
hard
your
out
debt
there.
doesn't cripple you.
Which it
Sorry.
will.
Yeah, there you go. We always bring it so happy, and then Danny just likes just.
Slapped with the
You need
realism.
it's a yin and yang situation here, boys.
Are you the yin?
I'm
You're Danny.
the yang.
He's Danny.
What's your story, buddy?
So, we went to my good friend Sammy's party. It was really nice. You know, I had mimosas for the first time, so obviously big drunk, of course. And we were getting ready to go to our, integration mass. It wasn't the main graduation, but, and I was watching my boys get ready, and I started tearing up. And instead of,
Aw.
yeah, I know, but don't worry, it's not a nice story. Don't think.
Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled.
Do you have any nice stories?
I like to think I don't know if nice isn't the word.
They always start
Interesting.
nice.
Interesting.
They always start nice. They never end. They never end. Right?
Yeah.
Continue.
So anyway, so I'm tearing up, and I look at them. My friend Alex looks at me and goes, "Are you crying?" I went, "Yeah, I am, you big pussy." I'm like, "Why are you guys making me feel this way?" So, like, instead of being like, "Oh, bring it in, boys, let's hug this out," I was like, "You guys are a bunch of assholes. You did this to me. I'm like, how could you do this?" So that was nice. It was really cool to see my boys. They got awards, and we were all in the main proceeding, so that was very cool.
Is there how does it work? So is there the dregs? Is there is there people that are not in the main proceeding?
So there were about 40 people who got awards in the main proceeding, and then if you're not there, you're basically just sweating for 3 to 4 hours, hating yourself.
Wow, that sounds
That's good.
horrific.
I think that's every graduation, though.
Did you see that clip? There's I forgot what it's called.
What?
But basically, this billionaire philanthropist
Yes.
went and gave the commencement speech at his college, and then it was a graduating class of 400, and without the school's knowledge, he just announced that he was paying off all of their student debt,
Yes, I did hear about that.
which is fucking awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
It's
like a
really
nice
cool.
$5 million check.
No, they say it's $10 million, the lowest
10?
estimate, and the highest estimate is $40 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Why didn't I go to that college?
yeah, that was
Because it's like $1 million a student. You just heard that.
very nice. Very nice of that guy.
I don't remember the name. It starts with an M, but it was a private male college, I believe.
I don't know if it was. I forgot what it was, but it's cool nonetheless. And like to see like the interviews with the students after, it's like it's kind of amazing how like
It's life changing.
how liberating.
It's
that is.
absolutely life changing. It's the
So-
biggest weight off your shoulders.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It's cool.
On-
So that was the feel good clip of the day.
Feel good clip of the day.
Before I scrolled and saw that 5 people were murdered in Brooklyn.
So our commencement speech, our
Not really.
keynote speaker was actually
Maybe, I don't know.
someone really cool. We gave her a PhD, and it was Beyonce's publicist.
Wow,
Oh.
She had a killer speech. It was awesome.
Well, yeah, I would imagine.
that's nice.
Did you get her number?
Was
No,
Beyonce there? Did you get her-
Beyonce
no, Beyonce did not make an appearance.
Imagine it just turned into a concert.
That
Everybody
would be
so
incredible.
confused.
Everyone would be absolutely confused.
Oh, everyone would be confused. But if Beyonce was like, "All right, I don't care about any of you. Your graduation doesn't matter. It's concert time," I think 90% of the people would be like, "I'm okay with
That's
this."
fine. Yeah, okay.
The grandparents would be like, "What's happening?"
Who's Beyonce? Reminds me of the time that me and Anthony got our feet washed in the front of church.
Don't talk to me about that.
Oh my God! Tell me about that.
that priest had the gentlest lips.
Let me explain that. Let me explain that. But he's right. Let me explain that. We so
I mean,
got
that was word on the street. That
no,
that
no,
priest
yeah,
had
no,
the
no. So
gentlest
I got
lips.
roped. So actually, we didn't know we were doing it together. But I worked at the food pantry for like a year, and then
He had to. Don't be fooled.
people still don't believe I did it. and then just while working there, I got roped into getting my feet washed. So I thought I was going by myself, and then I'm sitting up in front of church, and then I look to my left, and then this guy walks in.
Well, we'll give a little for any non-Catholics out there.
Yeah, sure.
Basically, on the Last
Holy
Supper,
Thursday.
Holy Thursday, Jesus washed his disciples' feet, not in a kinky way, but just like
We don't know that.
as a friend
Yeah, we don't know
shaking
that.
with
That's
his
just some
tongue. But basically, a lot of churches will collect 12 people.
Children.
And and then basically wash their feet in commemoration of that, and then stab the person they consider as the Judas to death.
Yeah. So like I didn't go to church a lot, but he was very religious, and so I didn't expect. We all sat in the front row, and then they set up chairs facing the whole crowd. So now we have to sit on the chairs like we're on stage. And then the priest came and just kissed all our feet. And when I tell you, I've never received a more gentle kiss than this guy kissed me on my feet. It was. I want to go back and get my feet washed just for that priest.
He couldn't hold it in. He literally grabbed me after mass and went, "How gentle were his lips?"
I'm not into feet, but that guy can kiss my feet whenever he wants.
And for some reason, we were also all there in the audience.
No.
I don't know. No one knows why.
It was a real moment.
No. You guys did. You guys walked in halfway through mass.
Well, we
made
wanted
a
to-
big ruckus.
Well, oh please,
Oh please.
it's a house of no judgment.
Just
You
like
know that's a lie.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
judging.
good
I'm
point.
judging pretty hard right now.
hey, relax.
Hey, you want to get your feet washed and them kissed and stuff?
I didn't know they were gonna get kissed. They didn't tell me that in the pamphlet, but it was a good bonus. But it's fine.
I gotta say, it wasn't you or me, but there always has to be one guy who just has like that one
repulsive
gross
feet.
toenail.
Yeah.
Not even the whole foot, just one big toenail.
Like
just
Chunk from the Goonies. Like,
Yeah.
If
That
any
guy.
if any place besides your butt's gonna smell, it's probably your feet.
I wonder why that is. I mean, I guess there's the most suffocating part.
Yeah, it's like you're strangling
Well,
your freaking feet every day.
You have 2 layers at all times at least. You have the socks and then the shoes.
Well, the socks are to the beeping is loud.
It's not coming through though. I see it.
It's a thing over there in the park.
Over there in the
Bad
park.
thing.
Oh god, I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway,
That was it. You just forgot.
What's up?
You forgot from the beep. You forgot from the
All right,
beep.
we're gonna have to recap now.
so I spilt fucking coffee on my original Hawaiian shirt on the drive here. Luckily, I have 10 in the car just in case.
just in
What if I spill coffee on myself 9 times?
well, then you have one more.
Yeah.
But
What about the 10th?
But basically, I spilt it and just almost broke down. I was like, why? Why?
Just in tears.
It's like when you're just having one of those days, and the most minor inconvenience could just make you cry.
It's
Yeah.
like
can't-
somebody definitely was like, So like I'm like fucking smashing the wheel. It's like, God damn it, this is a white shirt, and it's also like it's also weird butter coffee because anyway, but it's weird butter coffee, so it'll stain more. And so I was fucking livid, and I just like look over at the car next to me, and the guy's just like. And his child's in the back seat, and I'm like, "Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
I'm not driving next to this guy.
Don't act like the coffee was the reason he looked at you like that. Don't act like that was the reason.
No, yeah, honestly,
probably the shirt.
I have many fucking concerts in my car, dude. I fucking belt out, no matter whether I can hit the note or not. I fucking go for it.
You just rock out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny, if we were not friends, I would be mortified of you at all times. You're just this big man.
Nowadays, I almost exclusively wear Hawaiian shirts, and I always carry around this like big Canon 80D camera, and everybody thinks I'm going to shoot porn. Everybody.
You do look like
You
a
know,
porn director.
I will say this:
especially
the
in
only
those shirts.
Honestly,
sorry,
I love I like the integrity of the shot. It's artistic, you know.
That's enough out of you.
the only thing you're missing for that is
A mustache.
But also more importantly, the layer of grease. You don't have that grease layer.
I can get the grease layer going if I
I
want.
mean, but if it's not
Get the
natural,
grease layer going.
Oh, it's natural. I just got Anyway, what would my porn director name be? I don't know.
Danny likes shooting
Fucking
Fanny.
white thunder, white chocolate.
White chocolate. I don't know if you need chocolate. White stain.
He's sweet.
You could be white stain. You could be white stain.
I
Worst-
always just like the Danny Steele. That's like porn star. Though.
That's a porn star,
porn
yeah.
star.
What's the porn director's name though? I don't know.
Jerry. Todd.
Just Danny, I guess.
Yeah, just Danny. Danny was perfect.
Danny with an
They blur
eye.
out his face in all the videos.
Honestly, I might
too.
just make it Donnie. Hey, Donnie. You know?
Yeah, that
That's
might do
close
it.
enough.
Yeah,
but
that
it's
might
just
do it.
one letter change where it's like my little porn
Or you
alter
just have the
ego.
little asterisk over your A.
Hey, Donnie.
Okay,
Still
so
spelt the same.
That's exotic.
While we're on that topic, would you be the porn director who cops feels even though the actors are like, oh God, no.
No.
That's professional, strictly
I
professional.
Respect I respect the integrity of the
Okay.
movie. I'm gonna get some good storylines with some. There'll be sex, but it won't be. It'll be casual and
It'll have
passionate.
a good story.
And passion. So how would that look like? Like, are you in the writing room or do you get the script and you go, I can make this perfect?
I'm in every part of the process.
You're the whole guy.
He's also the
I'm also
fluffer.
the porn star.
He's
too.
also the fluffer.
He's a fluffer. So
also
what do you
the
mean? Do you
fluffer.
mean like he fluffs the pillows or he fluffs, the porn star's bushes? Or both?
Do you know what a fluffer is?
I guess you don't know what a fluffer
What's a
is.
fluffer?
Oh, don't. Jeez.
No, it's all right. We don't have to.
I misheard.
They can look it up themselves.
Just look it up
Yeah,
yourself. Just look it
I'm
up
so
yourself.
sorry.
Can I make fun of one of?
Okay. Well,
here we
basically,
go.
no. I'm not gonna. In a roundabout way, he keeps the
Male actor-
actor strong and ready. You know what I mean?
Listen, I can attest he's very good at it.
You know, it's like when you're measuring, wieners in front of somebody, or you're going to the urinal, and you're just like,
It's hard to say. It's hard to It's stage fright.
Yeah.
You know?
So
It's not easy to fuck in front of a
Yeah.
bunch of lights and cameras.
action.
So would you go for like the pep talk or are you getting in there?
Oh no, Fluffer gets in there.
Oh no,
Oh, he gets in there.
Fluffer does anything he can.
Fluffer gets in there. It could be a she too. It doesn't
She.
have to be.
Yeah, but oftentimes it is for some reason.
Jesus Christ. Strictly professional.
I'm so
It's strictly
sorry I
professional.
asked.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm even more sorry you explained, to be honest.
I know. I'm sorry. I know.
Can I make fun of one of Anthony's pickup lines real quick?
Sure.
This should be great.
So it's a story, actually. Well, it's not that long of a story, but pretty much Anthony was playing beer pong at a party,
Awesome.
and he saw this fine little piece from across
This fine little boot thing for across the
I
way.
already
from
know the
across the
story.
way, from across the way, and he was just playing, and he missed the shot terribly, and then he just ghosted everyone's reaction, walked right up to her, and just went, "I missed because I was staring at your beauty." Did it work?
What do you think?
You got-
How do you think that went down for me?
That's good.
We have 3 kids on the way, of course. It went perfectly. She was the one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our anniversary's coming up this week.
Anthony has really smooth pickup lines. I
Yeah,
think.
smooth
know what?
pickup lines.
Honestly, some of them are even non-verbal.
You want
Yeah.
to show him that one?
There was the
Or would you
there was-
rather me do it?
You can do it.
I'll do it.
Actually, I don't know if you'll do it enough justice.
All right, let him
No,
do
no.
it. Let him do it.
So we're really drunk. It was actually at your cousin's bar. What's the name of that bar?
The bench.
The Bench. So it's a Stony Brook College bar. I'm blackout drunk, so the only witness to this monstrosity was our friend Robert, who's been on here before, as everyone knows.
Talking to you.
And I go up to this girl. No words were said at all, but the intention could not have been more obvious. I come up to her. I go. So it's a crowd bar. I guess she thought someone bumped into her. So I go. I don't even remember this. She turns around and I go. And then
Like what you see?
and then her response was like, she was really nice about it. Apparently, she's like, oh, no. And then I went,
Basically, it's like a one. Like, look at me. Would you want this? And then she says no, and it's like, what about this? More
What about
full body.
What about all of it?
What about all
So
of it?
so did that work?
no.
Has any of them ever worked?
Well,
I'm getting
some have worked, but usually with the unsavory ones.
All right. And the men. It works with the men too.
Yes, it does.
All right.
You promise not to tell.
All right. We people every time we've come on, people have been bringing us stuff. So let's see if we have another gift, don't we?
That's been a very weird and I don't know. Like it's just been a very strange experience to like when people who come on our podcast, we do this every day, not every day. We shoot the shit all the time, and it's very weird when people are like, I mean, we're appreciative, but they're like, here, thank you, like thanks for being on. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. Or just
Thank you.
Or just they bring something to the set and they're like, "Let's just use this.
We were just getting bored of ourselves.
Yeah. So
thank you.
thanks.
Thanks for saving us.
What'd you
Saving
bring
our
us?
podcast.
What'd you bring us, Johnny over there?
Now, I wouldn't categorize it as a gift per
Oh,
se.
no.
Oh,
But I
it's
remember
it's
on
a bag.
podcast we were talking about once before.
Oh, it's moving.
There was
Your
if
skitters
it
across.
does, just make sure you like turn it around. But
Hold on, probably
yeah, we were
wanna-
talking.
What's up?
Do you want to do it like so you can see it?
No,
They can't actually see.
Okay, so
Okay.
you can see it.
Yeah,
on-
keep it in front of you.
So we had like an episode where we talked about fear factor and like our biggest fears
crap.
and this
Oh,
and
Just
that.
gonna fuck it.
So I
Fuck
thought,
this.
all right, let me go online, let me do some stuff, and let me order some things. And I thought
No.
we'd make a little fun fear factor ish game out of it. Let's call it dope or no.
Dope. Or
Did
So,
you have to pop my cherry right on here?
Yeah, I
Oh,
realized
yes,
it's the
I
first
couldn't
episode.
wait.
If there's anyone that I think will do whatever's in this bag
him?
or eat it or whatever,
Oh
it
my-
would
what do you
be
do?
these two
You
people.
didn't give me an option. This is my first exposure. I can't go out like
Well,
a bitch.
Here's
How about
your-
how about the segment we'll say if we would like this at our picnic or not.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
Keep the theme. Keep the theme.
Do we want it at our picnic?
Is this keto?
I think it is,
I don't
yeah.
know if this is keto.
Oh, we
It
can
is
have a
keto.
couple. We can have a couple
It
something
is
a baby.
indeed
All right,
keto.
let's
So,
do it.
I prepared a few questions for you guys, and
Depending on our answer.
Should we see it first?
Do we see 'em?
Should we see it first?
no, you don't see it.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, no.
You just have to agree.
wanna- I
As
wanna-
long
I-
as long as you don't have
wanna hold
any
it.
allergies or
How
anything.
heavy is it?
It's not that heavy, which scares
That
me a
scares
lot.
me
We'll,
more.
we'll
definitely-
read.
it's definitely a
We'll
bug.
read the
I was gonna
directions.
say
Absolutely
that.
a bug.
Oh, is
Well,
it a fucking bug?
Is it a fucking bug?
We'll read the instructions before, just to make sure you don't have any allergies or anything.
we don't
to
have
whatever's
allergies. Come on, we're
in
not.
it.
Even if we
Anyway,
did, we have the pens.
So I prepared some questions, and I'm gonna ask it to each of these picky boys right now. And if they get it wrong, they have to eat one of what's in that bag.
All right, Danny goes first.
Now, regardless,
yeah.
if
If it's a bug,
Each person
drive my
or-
car for bridge.
now if each person eats one of them, whatever is in the bag, I will also eat one. Or if I feel
is
generous, I'll
bullshit.
eat one.
This is bullshit.
Now, here's
Just-
how.
just
you know,
go,
I'm
just
gonna
go,
ask
just
you
go,
a
just
ask
go,
you a
just
freaking
go,
question,
just
and
go.
then
Here's
you can
how-
eat the bug.
So
Let's go.
Go.
if you get it right, you can pick the next.
Give it to
person.
Danny first.
All right, Danny.
Why am I first?
You know, I'll go
First-
first. It's my
Oh.
first podcast.
Ooh, okay, here we
keep
go.
the themes.
He's taking the reins.
All right.
Oh dear.
Here we go. Are you
Wait,
ready?
John. Before we
I'm
go,
so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous.
I'm also nervous. On a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked is this?
Like, is it
Be
like
honest,
is it
be
like 2
honest.
plus 2 calculate the mass of the sun? Like, you're gonna be a dick?
No. I don't care about the questions. I care about what is about
Oh,
to
in
be in
there?
my body. Like, how fucked is what's in there? We don't even know what's in there yet.
I didn't even want to touch the
my
actual
Why
bag.
would you do this?
But
Okay, just-
I'm
all right,
going.
let's go.
I'm going to do it.
All right, let's go. Let's just
So,
do it. Fuck it. Just rip the
Awesome.
band-aid. Ask him a question.
Anthony, vampire shrimp, their lifespan. Now you have
What the fuck is that?
wait. I'm asking a bunch of questions. They're sciencey like animal questions.
Vampire
okay.
shrimp.
You have 4 options.
It's a multiple choice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. A, 1 to 2 years. B,
doesn't know.
3
He
to
was-
5 years. C, 10 to 15 years. Or D, 3 to 10 months. Vampire shrimp. Now think, like, how long do you think a shrimp?
First of all, vampires live forever, and then shrimp, I eat them, so I don't know.
I just had to specify the shrimp just because, like, you know.
Okay.
just guess. Let's go.
For the people here, I'm a biologist. I just got that degree. I am. If I don't know this and all these questions are this hard, we are fucked right now.
How are you supposed to know
Some
vampires?
some of them are actually easier.
I'm gonna
Just-
say C.
No. The
Awesome.
answer is 3 to 5 years.
Can I open it?
No. We'll open it at the end.
No, let it.
Jesus
No, let it.
No, we open it at the end.
You're scaring me.
All right.
Me? I'll go. Fuck it.
Okay.
Let's go.
So
No,
you're
actually,
you're
I
eating
think.
one.
Oh, I don't know. I think maybe we should open it now. It'd be much.
No.
No,
I like the
no.
Stakes will be
suspense.
much higher.
No.
once
Oh,
we
that's
know.
true. Yeah, open it now. Open it now. Let's open it now.
Wait, is
you
it all
sure?
the
Yeah,
same
let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Let's open it
yeah,
now.
let's
All
open
right,
it
but
now.
you still answer the question.
I'll still answer it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
promise.
Let's
I
answer
promise.
it.
Oh, I regret this
All right,
already.
here we go.
Wait, how many questions are there? Are we going around like how many times?
There-
One each. 2 each. Well, until someone. What? We'll do 3 each or something.
There's like a total of like 5, 6 questions.
Oh, okay. So 2 each. 2 each.
I'm already,
What is it,
like,
Danny?
I'm gonna throw up already.
What is it?
What the fuck
Told
is
you it
that?
was bug. It's just fucking. What the fuck is that?
It's a fucking tarantula.
Are you
How is
fucking
it
me?
just it is a single tarantula.
It's a zebra tarantula.
Oh no, Johnny! I don't want to eat.
Here, let me see.
Oh my god.
Can they see it? Yeah, they can. Kinda.
Let me see that shit.
Well, they're gonna see the actual bug when we take it out.
Wait, I want to see it first. Let me see.
Oh no.
What does it feel like?
We shouldn't open it yet until we answer.
Do
the
they
question.
smell? Are they gonna smell?
Wait, is it just
Apparently-
one? It's just one, right?
It's just one. Apparently, they're nicely salted and everything and preserved, so they are edible.
Are they
and
furry?
everything.
Is it furry?
Yes, it is. Hey,
I'm gonna need a lot more
if
liquor.
I'm gonna do it, it.
So am I gonna like saute this, prepare it, cut it into 4s, and we? Oh, Johnny, I don't want to eat a fucking tarantula.
It's cooked.
It is
Oh,
cooked.
okay.
It might actually
It's
taste
cooked for
good.
safety.
Cooked
It's
and
just the gross.
dehydrated.
So
So it's
So
like
all
a
the juices are
It's like a
out.
tarantula chip.
Yeah.
All right, ask me the question, Johnny. While I open it.
okay, here we go. Second question:
Awesome.
I'm so fucking nervous.
which one of these is the first living insect in space? Fruit flies, caterpillars/butterflies, or 5 ladybugs? No, you don't squeeze it. It's like
I know, I see it.
That's so bad.
No. What's the question?
so. Which one of these is the first? Now you're in it now. Which one of these insects was the first to be in space? Fruit flies, caterpillars/butterflies.
Caterpillars.
Is that your phone?
Yeah.
No, it was fruit flies.
I knew it was fruit flies.
All right, now
Thanks
we're
for
on,
the
now we're
help.
on to, now we're on
No,
to Danny.
I'm not helping you guys out. We're doing this together.
Let me see.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that looks. I didn't think it was gonna look that gross.
Let me see. Let me see.
Let me just see
Oh,
if they
that's
can see
bad.
it.
That's bad. That's really not good. I'm not even overhyping it. That's just bad.
Oh,
Jesus.
No.
All right, Danny, your turn. Are you ready?
This isn't a surprise. This wasn't a
Well,
surprise.
Now you just kind of have to figure out how much of it you're eating. Danny, are you ready for the question?
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
Okay.
So am I. It's
I'm-
not just
I'm
you.
actually
It's
shaking.
not just you.
Caterpillars have how many eyes? 2, 8, 12, or 40? Now remember, you can phone a friend on this, but if they get it wrong, they have to eat like another part of
That's
it.
inappropriate.
Who would even dare to help
yeah.
you?
4.
That wasn't one of the. That wasn't one of the answers. It was 2, 8, 12, or 40. Listen, I know you guys are nervous, but come on, think.
No.
8.
No, he doesn't get another freaking choice.
No, he should have to
8.
eat more than the
8.
rest of
Fuck
us.
you.
didn't say it.
Yeah.
8's wrong.
Fuck.
12.
What is? I don't know if I can do.
Jesus, you guys are just fucking up right now.
Do you think that
man.
you are impervious to this?
I'm gonna
Oh,
eat like
man.
a leg. I'll eat some of
Oh
it.
man,
Absolutely.
it still has its freaking teeth.
You can't just bring
look
it
at
in
my
and
hand.
not eat it. But this is my worst fear, and if I'm gonna face it, might as well.
All right,
be
Johnny. I'm not gonna let you answer one of your own questions. I'm gonna give you a riddle.
No. I'm gonna eat. I'm already gonna eat.
You're
some
definitely eating it.
Yes.
Okay, then never mind.
Not the whole thing, obviously, but you know.
Let me smell it.
No. It smells like a freaking church
Let me
wafer.
see.
Dude, it smells like fucking pork rinds.
Let me see.
It smells like bad
is a
stale
jerky
pork
company.
rinds.
It says jerky company on here.
But no additional flavors. It's probably keto.
Let me see that.
Jesus, I'm gonna have to.
You want to hear the ingredients?
No.
Thai zebra tarantula, comma salt. Wait, no, don't let it drop. Give me-
So the way I set it up
Oh, wait,
was
put it
there
on
was
this.
gonna be 8 questions for 8 legs.
Oh no.
Oh, who's eating the body?
Nobody.
Whoever's feeling ballsy.
I'll fucking eat
What
the
the
body.
fuck is that?
I'll fucking
I've
do
never
it.
even seen that part of a fucking tarantula.
Bro, I'll eat the whole fucking thing.
Listen,
No,
I
you just
I'll do it.
stop.
No, no, you won't.
I
Yes,
want to
I
be
will.
Spider-Man, so I will eat some of that.
Spider-Man wasn't a tarantula. It was a radioactive fucking spider. It's not coming
Even
out. I don't
better,
wanna touch
I'll
it.
be Tarantula Man.
That sounds
Dude,
gross.
it's dead. It's
Oh, if you guys eat all the legs, I'll eat the body.
Oh, this is fucking gross. This looks like a fucking alien, Johnny.
well, okay.
He's
Put it
fucking
as-
shaking.
Here, put it
He's
down.
like,
Really badly.
bro, I'm sweating legitimately.
Let me see if they could.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, they could see it.
I didn't think.
Put your hand behind it like fucking
Like-
beauty people do. Yeah. Oy.
Oh fuck me.
All right, dope. So, are we gonna divide up the legs, or is the question segment over? What do you guys think?
Look, I haven't felt it. Let me feel that. Oh, that's not too bad.
Let me feel it.
It's not too bad.
I don't want it.
Oh, I don't want to.
I don't even want to touch it.
I wouldn't even go near a dead shark, man.
Touch the butt, Danny. Touch the butt.
I
don't know. Dead,
He
man.
broke off, and I didn't like it. I
Did
didn't
it
like
move?
the way it felt.
Did it move?
God, it's still got the fucking.
It still has the teeth.
Pincers.
Oh god, I can't.
Like,
I can't
if
do
you've
it.
ever seen
I can't,
Lord
I
of the
cannot
Rings.
do it.
Are there
If you-
instructions on how to eat this? Like, if we eat this wrong, are we gonna get sick or hurt?
I hope not.
Oh, if anyone's allergic to crustaceans, you can't eat it.
Oh shucks.
Damn it, Johnny.
Fuck,
Listen,
man.
Oh, so it's like a lobster.
no.
Oh fuck.
All right, so don't you have to answer a question or something? So we all got a question wrong.
No, well, I'm
All right,
I
I'm going
already-
in.
All right,
I'm
fuck
going
it.
in.
Let's do it.
Wait. I already brought it
take
in,
it.
so I'm automatically eating.
Oh, I like
part of
it.
I'll take
It's not
that big-
bad.
I'll take the big leg.
It's kind of
Unless-
good. I like that. There's definitely still bones in here. There's something going on.
Oh god damn.
It's good though.
I don't like.
Well,
the
some
crunch
woman in a
of it.
video, she like ate the whole thing in one bite.
It's not too. It's not too good, but it's not the worst thing ever.
Oh my fuck.
All right, what's up, boys?
Hold on. I don't know if I could do this.
Is it?
This is like my worst fear.
It's hard to swallow.
It's not great.
It's not horrible.
It's like bony.
Yeah. It's not the
Oh my
worst.
god, I hate the
I got you. I got you. It's okay. You okay, bud?
Oh god, I can't look at it.
Not that bad.
I do not like this.
I would never eat it if this wasn't happening, but it's swallowing that's the
I don't
hard
know
part.
if I don't know if I can fucking do
Bro, you better fucking do this. You did this to us.
I watered it a little bit.
That's okay. Have some of that glass, bud.
I'm having like a war.
If
inside
you
myself.
don't do this,
All right, now,
I will hurt you.
Who's eating the body?
I'm eating the body. I'll do it.
That's just the natural progression, isn't it?
I'll do it. You guys got to eat the rest of the...
Here, can we like crack the body open? See what that's like on the inside.
You want to do it? You can do it.
I need a. Oh. Anthony, you want to help me out?
Yeah, I got you.
Come here.
You guys
no,
are gonna,
you gotta stay.
you guys are gonna have to
Drink
have
the
the
water,
rest of
drink
the
the water.
legs.
Fuck me, man.
All right, Anthony, come here, help me out.
What do you-
We're gonna try to.
what do you
wait,
need?
do you want to crack it? I'll just crack it.
No,
here.
just crack it here.
Crack it like an egg.
Oh my god, that tasted so weird.
It's the consistency. Oh, that is way too crunchy.
Oh, its fucking hair is in my tongue.
All right, you guys got to eat the legs though. I'm not having another piece of the main.
Oh, this is fucking. Oh, Anthony. All right, here. I took off the butt. Good luck.
Don't eat the pincers, just in case.
Okay,
Yeah, let's rip off the pincers too. The teeth.
What the hell is this?
Oh.
Oh, this isn't awesome. Now I'm gonna eat the butt too. I'm dedicated.
This makes me Spider-Man though.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
This makes
I'm
us.
Spider-Man.
This makes us even dumber than I originally thought we were.
Welcome to the Picky Boys.
That was bad. That was. This is way worse.
What are you enjoying yourself? You just keep going, I guess.
No, I said I'd eat the body. I'm not gonna back out. This is so much worse.
Okay.
That was incredible.
Good job, Anthony.
Kudos to you.
You guys are finishing the legs though.
Oh well, I don't remember that being part of the deal.
That's exactly
No,
what I
we
said.
gotta we gotta finish.
I can give you guys questions.
No,
No,
They
it's
are
okay.
multiple
We
choice.
did it. All right, so let's just do this and continue. Fuck it. Let's just.
Yeah, let's go in a circle. No, we'll only do one more round of this. I don't want to waste too much time on this.
Yeah, we'll just.
Kind
Here.
of tastes. It's almost
You know what?
reminiscent of like
Separate
mushrooms.
it. Yeah.
That's all right, Danny. Here, I got this much.
And then the rest is for Johnny Boy Cheesecake. Here you go, bud.
Whoa! I don't.
Everyone's doing it, dude.
We actually have more probably.
Yeah. Bros, don't look at it.
This looks like a drug. All right.
It looks like you know, just some dry fungus.
Yeah.
That was-
yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
if ever you know.
Yeah. It's exactly what it is.
I didn't tell you guys.
Honestly tastes like it a little bit too.
I didn't tell you guys this, but this was the first thing I ate today, and I don't want to eat at all anymore.
This is the first thing I ate today too.
It's a good diet. Me too, actually. It's a good dietary thing. You know, it stops you from wanting to eat anymore.
This is so hard.
Oh, this I really don't like this piece.
What is it?
Dude, look at this. This looks like fucking.
So there's nothing inside. That's amazing.
Well, that's what the
It's that-
dehydration's
yeah,
for.
it's exoskeleton. They probably suck out all the spider juice.
Thank
All right.
Christ.
So while we're talking about this, the second thing I brought in today.
Excuse
What?
me?
You guys know
There
what a
can't be
scorpion
more.
is, right?
You're fucking
No,
my
fuck
ass.
you. Okay. Fuck you.
Nah, dude. That would have been all you.
He ate the body. We gotta eat the fucking.
Next time.
That's the rules.
Next time on.
Johnny,
you know,
eat it all at once. It's going to be worse
All
than
right,
you do
whatever,
a piece
come
at
on,
piece.
we'll-
All right, Anthony, you entertain
wanna
the
eat the-
people while we.
I'm not gonna-
Yeah. So, Anthony, the podcast is yours now. Congratulations.
Now.
All right,
I'm
so
not
it's
gonna-
mine.
Because we're gonna be suffering.
I'm not gonna eat these little tiny pieces.
I don't.
There's-
You're absolutely
You have
eating
to,
those.
just do it.
You're absolutely eating
I'm
those.
going-
What do you think this is? Oh yeah. You got it. No. There's more on there. I want to see. Yeah, there you go, bud. There you go.
This is my worst fear.
Well, you know you're conquering it, so you're a better person now.
I don't feel better.
Remember, gentlemen, what doesn't kill you makes you stranger.
Keep going, Ant. Please. Your voice is very soothing.
I'm glad I can do some ASMR.
Please go.
Oh yeah. Oh god. If you hurl, I'm hurling. You can't hurl. Everyone has to keep it down.
Oh my god, I see all the fucking hair.
Yeah, so I'm doing my EMT class now, and they directly told me that I'm definitely going to see a dead
And
kid.
you can see the salt too. They salted it.
They were like, yeah, you know, they were like, you're 100% going to see a dead body, but there's like a pretty much 30% chance you're seeing a dead kid. Absolutely. So that's going to change me as a person. But this definitely has a deeper impact.
All right. So what happened there is one of the legs hit my throw up bag.
Oh,
Oh, it hit you.
get the bag. Get the bag.
Don't throw up, bro. Don't do it.
No, I'm saying just in case you have to throw up. Okay. Well,
That wasn't as bad as I thought, but still not desirable.
I'll tell you what, Johnny. That was a very fun.
Yeah.
But now you just set a precedent for people to come on our show and just be like, look what I got for you guys.
I don't know. Maybe this is.
I won't be on that
And we're
episode.
going to be eating a fucking bull wiener.
Maybe this is like what sets us off and gets us, you know, in the high stream mainline media. They're just like, these freaks will just eat anything now. They'll do it for the views.
All right.
Yo, Johnny, let me hit that Yule, please.
He's having a problem. Leave him alone.
All right. Well, that was
Thanks,
fucking
dude. I'm gonna need that.
inappropriate.
Okay, I'm gonna wipe my lips first because I don't want any tarantula on your jewel.
Fucking hairs on the back of my tongue.
That's good. Your tongue's already hairy.
You know, if I'm being entirely honest, the body was kind of better than the legs.
Dude, can you imagine hooking up with a girl and you just like, what the fuck was that?
It was just a
And,
little
it's just,
tarantula
and
leg.
she's just like, yeah, I just had a zebra spider. So yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah, no, that
that's where I
was-
get my protein. I eat bugs.
That was easy.
Would you be able to continue?
As long as they didn't smell, yeah. But we would have to address, like, you know, leaving
So
contents in
if
her
you,
mouth.
if you were kissing a girl or whatever,
That's what I'm saying. That's
and
the
a
no.
tarantula leg came out of your mouth because it was in her mouth.
It would have to be a one-time thing, and it could never happen again. I would tell her, I'd be like, all right, everybody gets one. This was it.
This was your one.
This was your one. This
No,
can
no
never
one
happen
feels
again.
broken for some reason.
Yeah, I feel like I've been.
I feel stronger.
That was interesting. Good protein.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna rate it a tarantula out of 8.
Awesome.
So isn't that 8? Tarantula's 8 legs. I would say an 8 out of 8 for you.
8 out of 8.
8 out of 8.
No, it probably not. But
Ow.
So that was my gift for you guys. I hope
I
you
would-
liked it.
It's not a
fuck
gift.
yourself.
I would say that was a solid 3 out of 10. Like, you know, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever tasted, but definitely would
It's
not
just-
be
It wasn't
okay.
the flavor; it was the
Yeah,
consistency.
and it's
Yeah.
just seeing the pincers. It's seeing
No,
that.
that's what got me, and I can't.
Yeah, it's like reminiscent of like hairy sunflower seed shells.
Except
You-
tastes much worse.
You
Hair.
described that perfectly, and I'm very surprised, but that just made the experience much worse.
I could still like feel the hair. Just
Please, can we change subjects? Like, I'm done. I'm done with this.
so. How about them Yankees?
They're doing awful. But besides that,
Wow. Did you bring anything to the table, boy?
yeah, I got you. I always bring shit to the table.
Ooh.
Well, I got a couple things. First off,
Antonio cheats and has a list of things he likes to talk about. We just
Not
have to
cheating.
remember it in our head.
someone's got to keep order around here. We barely have any
I
order
got a
around
list,
here.
but I just got to remember it.
Nah, just in case.
You're fucking nuts.
Yeah.
What about the time that Kakaro thought he was the Punisher and that a needle wouldn't penetrate his skin?
Wait, what?
You remember that?
No.
It makes sense.
Makes sense.
So we got really drunk and Anthony. It was a while ago, and Anthony thought he was part of the Avengers,
Yeah, I remember that part.
and we had to run across the rooftops and chase him until finally we got him in his house, left him, came back, and found out that he actually got the shit kicked out of him and went to the hospital.
Which honestly sounds right.
And then in the hospital, according to testimony, he started screaming at the nurses that I am the Punisher, and that they were trying to sedate him, and like he said that the needle wouldn't penetrate his
They
skin.
just couldn't get in me.
And long story short, the needle absolutely penetrated his skin, and we saw him the next day, and he had fucking just a huge
Oh, that
shiner
is
on
Black
his skin.
eye. It's,
Dude, I've gotten
such a bad
I've
picture.
sustained so much
Oh, do
damage.
we have the
to my
picture of your
face.
black eye? Do we have it?
No.
I don't think so.
Do you have the picture of when I got my my face infection from the spider bite? That
Might
one
have
was
been
bad.
that spider.
I don't have
Karma.
any. I don't have
Damn.
any.
If I find it, I'll put it up. I don't know.
The Punisher. Bro, both sides of my face
my
have literally
God.
swollen shut
Like,
completely.
when I was still delivering at Barosa's, he was in the back just to keep me company, and all the workers came out to see his face.
They're like, oh my god.
Because one of them passed while they were going in, and they were like, "Who's your friend in your car that looks like you just got the shit kicked out of him?" I was like, "Oh, that's my friend." And then like one came out to see Anthony, and then another, then three, because he had the biggest bump from
It
a
was
punch
big.
on his
It
face.
was a big bump.
It's like he ate the concrete with his face.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised I just have like an underlining facial structure anymore. That I'm not just like, hey guys, my face is just slanted.
Anthony's the kid that would come on the basketball court in Pee Wee basketball with a hot dog in his hand trying to block shots. That's if I just bite, swat.
Yeah.
Just if anybody
Oh wait, yeah.
needs to know
He's
who
like,
Anthony is.
3 hot dogs, please. Like, you're about to play the basketball game. He's like, "What's sustenance?"
I need some
energy.
I need some fuel. He'd have one hot dog before the game, one on the bench, and then one on the court.
And then and he has one of those like large 7-Eleven like not
Water
big gulp,
jugs?
like super big gulp, and it's like basically a gallon of whatever you had in there.
It was water. I've actually
No one can be sure.
confession time. One time, I think because I didn't know what wine was.
It was
And,
alcohol.
and yeah, no,
Yeah,
it was
there
just
we go.
it was- dude. Like I didn't know
God.
what wine was, but like I always saw my parents like enjoying grape wine. I didn't know what it was because I was like 7, so I filled up that whole thing with wine and
It's like
drank all
that
of it.
has to be multiple bottles of wine.
No, I didn't fill it all the way up.
Okay.
I just put the whole bottle in there. I went. I see mommy and daddy doing it. I wanna be happy like them and just drank all
I
of
want to
it.
be happy like that.
It did hit me during the game, thank God, because that would have been a travesty. But I got home and threw up so hard.
That would have been so
That
bad.
would-
if
Did
they
your parents?
kicked during the
Your
game.
parents knew that you drank the wine, or you just like
They-
I was running so hard I got to
No,
throw up.
they never really knew. They just thought I got really sick because I had also eaten like 5 hot dogs as well.
during the game.
I forgot about the 2 post game hot dogs.
They were like, I guess those hot dogs are finally catching up to him. Where it was a bad batch, so I got away with it clean.
I got away with it clean.
I completely
Those hot
forgot
dogs.
about that.
Did you like replace alcohol and whatnot with your parents' stash ever?
No, I was never the one who's like the Indiana Jones, like, oh god, there's this much left. I got to put this amount of water so
Yeah.
it weighs the same. No.
Yeah, no, I was just like, oh, fine, I'll figure out a way to get it.
I
don't
did
wanna
that.
fuck
Well,
with
when I was old enough, I just started like just replacing the bottles.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Like, not old enough where I was allowed to drink or can buy alcohol, but I would still replace the bottles. I'd figure a
Yeah.
way, because you know.
I was never smart enough to like not mix alcohols when I was much younger. So I would be like, oh, if I just take a little from each different type of alcohol,
That works for a while
But,
until they're
like,
all gone.
Yeah, but you have whiskey, vodka, gin, like all these different things, and then I only did it a few
I know.
times, but it was a bad.
I do that every time.
You're psycho.
My mom calls it like she goes, you're real A to Z drinker. Just like drink something different every time.
Drink the whole
instead
alphabet?
of- yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't have that problem because my parents didn't drink. They just liked the wine, but they literally had like hundreds of bottles upstairs from their wedding, and it was all hard liquor, and they just weren't drinking. And
Oh,
I would just be like,
that's a real treasure trove.
Just creeping up there, taking like.
because like my mom, the most she'll do is have like maybe 2 glasses of wine now and again.
But you still got a whole floor of liquor for you.
Drank all of it, which was to my mother
Jesus.
a travesty.
So my wedding wine.
That's over the course of hopefully more than a few
month.
days.
No, that was over the course of like throughout high school. I would say 3 years.
Oh, we could do that.
Oh no, now that's
yeah,
now
that's
that's a weekend.
Decent.
But
Jesus Christ.
Can crush that.
no, but like it was all Bacardi 151.
You know, it's discontinued now. It's
Yeah,
gone.
I'm
Caboosed.
very sad about that.
I know.
Absolutely caboosed.
It was my drink of choice. It's probably for the best for me, as a human being that's discontinued since it was my drink of choice.
Well,
but
I mean, people.
people just set themselves on fire.
No, not even
Yes,
that.
that's why they had to discontinue it.
It's because people would set themselves on fire.
Yeah, because
I
like
could believe that. It is very
bartenders.
flammable.
Oh, you're talking
bartenders
about
would do
when they
tricks.
would light
They
it?
go, "Psh," and then like college kids would try to replicate it and set themselves on fire.
Oh, there's so many funny videos of that.
I did it, but I did it
I don't know
properly.
if funny is the word.
I think that's funny.
How do you do it properly?
You
Don't
clearly
be
a
an
spray.
idiot.
You go,
You're
Get lucky.
you're always supposed to knock out the flame before you drink. That's like a rule of thumb.
Oh, well, you're
Yes.
talking about that. Well, yeah, but the thing is, like,
Also,
some
the flame
people
would be transparent sometimes.
Yes,
that's
it's
true.
that's the
and
thing,
some people, like, if the first time you're at a bar and you're like, oh, watch this, ordering a really cool shot for them, and then they don't know, like, do I blow it out or not? And then they just take it, and now they have fucking
Yeah.
alcohol and fire dripping down their
Tons
neck.
of those videos out there.
It's like, what are you supposed to? I mean, you don't blame them. First of all, if you don't blow it out, you're drinking fire.
I thought you just go to put it out.
You can do that.
No,
I wouldn't do that.
it's
I
really
wouldn't
that's a
advise
really
it.
hot flame.
No, but really.
No,
Why would
it
you-
is really hot, but at the same time, it extinguishes very fast.
Yeah, but still.
But it's
I mean,
also-
you could just put a coaster.
That's also like filled to the or just.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
But,
I
but
agree-
don't
obviously
don't
that.
turn into a freaking like leaf blower and because then like now you're just
A wave
shooting
of
flame.
fire.
Yeah, shooting
Yeah.
flames at the
That's
person
just
in front of
fucking
you.
Greek fire. And
Yeah.
freaking-
Dragon at that
It's like
point.
freaking
Yeah, no,
napalm
but-
and the friend in front of you.
That's what happened. Is like Bacardi is obviously like a very usual brand name. So people would show off and do shit like that and just set either themselves or people on fire that they like we just can't do it anymore.
I almost burnt my house down. Well, not me. One of my friends at the time almost burnt my house down because she was really drunk and just kept lighting the B-52 shot, well, the flamed shot, and then like I kept putting it out, but then she kept lighting it because she was
Awesome.
drunk. She just kept doing it, and I couldn't get the lighter and stop the fire at the same time. So I kind of just tried to
Swat it?
cover the flame, but I did it with a paper towel.
Horrible.
And
Why?
Because the
Fucking
flame was
doof.
out, so I was just trying to just grab the liquid, but she snuck it underneath the paper towel before I could do it and lit up the whole paper towel.
sounds
Create
like
a
a
little
dick.
Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, she made a
man.
little Molotov cocktail shot, and then I had to run to the sink with the flaming napkin. I didn't burn my fingers.
I actually have a great story about that because it's basically the same situation. Although I was filling up my old Zippo lighter, and I used it with a paper towel, and I sparked it. And one of the sparks hit the paper towel, and on my table, I was about to buy my plane ticket, so I had $1,500 cash on the table, and the paper towel was on fire, and I went and I swatted the paper towel down, because obviously I was like, oh, money's really important, and then it just fell on my rugged floor, and I went, oh, that's more important. Oh, God.
Your first thought is this how I
the
die?
house is much more important.
No, I knew I wasn't going to die, but I was like, if I burn down the house, it is over forever.
Ooh, I'm getting hungry. What time? What time? What's going on over there?
I think we got a solid hour.
Yeah,
Solid
you're
hour?
good.
I think we
Think we're good?
Yeah, I think we got a solid hour.
Well, thanks for having me,
We're,
boys.
we're gonna go eat some more.
I'm not eating
the
more-
scorpion.
I'm not eating more spiders.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
not
gonna
eating
eat some more spiders.
But where do they find you, Johnny?
You can find me on Instagram. My Instagram is JohnnyBoy. The O's are underscores.
Where do they find you, Danny?
Find me at the YouTube at Danny Moriarty. video going up at the end of the week. It'll be real good.
End of the week. Real good. Where do they find you, buddy?
I'm just on Instagram, just Anthony Cocaro.
Sounds
You'll
good.
see me.
That'll pop up. Find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow Picky Boys Podcast, also on Instagram.
Share it with your aunts and uncles.
Like, subscribe, share it.
Aunts, mostly.
Definitely share it. Dan,
Bother your relatives.
And uncles.
what about friends? Share it with your friends.
Share it with
Help
your
us
friends.
out. Just get it out there.
Also,
I'm sure they'd love this one.
Drop since you are a viewer requested, you should drop a comment on who you think should be on the podcast.
Ooh, I
Who's
like
next? We'll anybody's good.
Yeah, we're just gonna get like
We'll take anybody.
Gonna get like 8 like the
Please
Rock.
come on.
We'll take anybody.
get The Rock on and be like,
it could be
listen, buddy.
you. It could be anybody.
Honestly, it could be you.
All
It
right.
might be you.
All right, guys.
Toodaloo.